second set, Novak?
Sorry?
What happened in the second set?
What do you mean?
You had some trouble in the second set. The red was a holiday.
Well, I don't think it's the right word to describe it. I still had to work for every game. I played really, really well first and third set, and second set as well. I was playing quite well. I was on and off. I made some unforced errors. I was a bit defensive and gave him opportunity to come back to the match. But generally, I have to be very happy with the performance. Maybe the turning point was the tiebreak in the second set where it went my way. And if it's one set all, it's a totally different match. But when I was 2 sets up, it was a big advantage, and I was starting to go for the shots more in third.
Are you happy to be there and to face your next opponent?
Excuse me?
Basically, are you happy to be at the stage of the competition and face your next opponent?
Oh, of course. Of course, yes. I'm really happy, and I didn't know how well will I prepare for this tournament because the off season was very, very short after the Davis Cup. But winning the Davis Cup and experiencing that feeling on the court with the whole nation and the team was very special for me, and I was building up on that confidence of winning that title a couple of weeks after that, and I started playing right away on the start of the year in Perth, some great tennis, and better than I expected, as a start. And then coming in here, I was physically prepared, mentally motivated, and fresh to make some success. And so far, it's been great. Today has been a test, a real test, because he's number 6 of the world. He's a very difficult opponent. And I've played one of my best tennises in the last couple of months. So I have nothing to lose. Playing Federer, who is the title defender here. We all know everything about him. I have to believe in myself in order to win that match.
How do you explain your freshness? Because you say it's quite surprising, and you even didn't stop after the World Cup celebration, and then...
Yeah, it was very short. Not even 2 weeks. I had holidays, if you want to call them. And then I started slowly building up my physical strength, but I had very good schedule, very good program, and that was different, from the past years. I've learned how to prepare well, how to organize my time off, organize my practice, and I did a great job with my team. Of course, it's a big credit to them, and definitely playing great tennis.
What kind of change, for example, in your timing?
Just more organized in some ways. I knew where am I going, what am I doing. Sometimes when you have a very short off season, when you're not on the tournament, you want to do a lot of different things. You want to see the family. You want to do a lot of different things off the court, and maybe it keeps your focus out of what you need to do. And this year I just had a team of people that was just putting a right schedule, and then it made my life much easier.
No, but how did you keep mentally fresh? I can understand the physical and the organization, but after a really long season and the high at Davis Cup and then coming to Perth, how do you keep your mind fresh and the desire where you really want to play well?
I think that Davis Cup title, gave me a lot of confidence, and just motivated me to come back and win some more matches. I felt like I'm starting to play my best tennis in last 5-6 months, and I have more experience on the court. Physically, I'm fit. I'm hitting the ball better, and I have more variety in my game. Serve is much better, which is very encouraging fact, because it's been an issue for me in the last 12 months. And that's the reason I was hungry for more success, and probably that's an explanation.
Can you talk about the period in between the U.S. Open where you beat Federer and Davis Cup where you take losses to Federer? Was your mind on Davis Cup the whole time, and can you kind of erase what happened in between the U.S. Open and Davis Cup, the tournaments that you played then?
Between in Davis Cup final.
Yeah, between the Davis Cup final,
Yes.
right.
Well, I think I've played quite well. Even in China, had a great 2 tournaments, and then coming back to indoor season was okay. Maybe I was thinking a little bit too much about the Davis Cup final. Maybe the desire was very strong, and maybe it's a chance of the lifetime for us to win the title at home. So that was probably my priority at that stage. But still, at London, I played some great matches, and the semi-final was too strong. He played too good. I wasn't on the court. I wasn't playing well. But the way I've been playing in the last 5-6 months compared to the first 6 months of 2010 is a huge difference, and I have to take that in a positive way.
So does it mean you'll enter the court feeling even stronger compared to your semis against him in New York?
Yes, well, in New York I've played I think the great match against him. He's a very aggressive player, maybe the most aggressive that there is on the tour, and you have to be patient. Again, put some varieties, try to get him out the comfort zone. I've played so many times against him. He knows my game really well, as I know his. But we played very close matches, last 5 matches except the one in London, and so it's semi-finals of a Grand Slam. It's very unpredictable what's going to happen, but I think if I play well, I have a good chance. This is the surface where I like to play. This is my only Grand Slam that I won. I love the atmosphere and the conditions on the center court.
No, it appears that the difference between Rafa, Federer, you, and Murray with the rest of the players is growing in the tournament. Do you see it that way?
Well, yeah, maybe it's maybe it's one of the explanations why we have that little gap, between the other, with the other players. But I think there is more players now that are able to win against the top 2 guys. And Federer and Nadal have been very dominant in the last 5-6 years. All the credit to them for very strong mentally. They keep on coming back for more titles, and as you said, they're growing up their games and they're playing better in the later stages of the Grand Slams than any tournament. So it's hard to keep up with them, but this is what you learn. Obviously, competing with those 2 guys, and with the experience I've gained that set of mind, and I'm just feeling better, every year that I play on the tour.
You said before you going against Federer feeling like you've got nothing to lose, but I mean, do you feel like you're sort of going to the match on equal terms with him, or do you still feel like you're the underdog?
Well, I cannot compare my success to his. He's of course he's a favorite. He's a main favorite next to Nadal to win the title on any tournament they play on, because they're the best 2 players in the world. But as I said, I have to be confident on the court, have the right attitude, and then that's the only way I can beat Roger or Rafa. There is no other way. If you go out there and try to play your best tennis, you don't deserve to be there. I mean, you're not going to get any positive outcome.
So was confidence the only difference for you in past matches when you weren't succeeding against Federer? Is it
Well, I always try to win against him. It's no question about that. I've won against him in different occasions, mostly on the hard courts. So as I said, this is the chance that I can use. But as I said, very close matches, and the winner of the matches, gets away with a couple of points here and there. And on this level, this is what happens.
Novak, I guess one of the important things against Roger is not to let him get on top of you quickly, not to get into the match, because once he gets in front, it's pretty hard to stop.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. You have to start well. You have to try to get him on the run as much as you can, and try to let him know that you're there to win.
How would you describe your relationship with him? It seemed in Boston we were joking around after the finals. I think 3-3.
Where with Roger?
Yeah,
Well, we're rivals, but we have a big respect for each other, of course, as any other top player. And in Basel, I really feel like at home. The people really appreciate tennis, and every time I go there, I have quite a lot of support. And it's really nice to be around.
Have you ever done any more impersonations lately?
I don't know. There is no new players on the tour, so I have nobody to do.
The official celebration, not the private, because the official celebration after the Davis Cup.
Official was the official dinner that we had, and with a little folk music here and there, and traditional Serbian food and things like that. And then, when we were done with that, that's when it really started. For 2 days and 2 nights.
But after there were some meeting with some political.
Yes, yeah. Well, of course we had a reception with the president of Serbia, and it's one of the biggest success that we had in sport. Of course, next to the basketball players, water polo, and most of the team sports. We are the nation of the team sports, and so to be able to win with a team for your nation was much different than anything that I have experienced personally on the tennis court.
Last English question, please.
Yeah.
What do you do for your excellent footwork? I mean, what's the secret behind?
It's hard work, Any player is going to tell you the same, I guess. You have to dedicate your time to your career, to analyzing your game, what you can do better. And my game is based on the baseline, and I have to run a lot, and I have to be fit. I try to get on the net more, try to put some aggressivity in the game, and I'm doing okay. But the base is there, so I have to have a good footwork. And as I said, last 4 or 5 weeks, the fitness was priority, and now it's paying off.